viewers, we are getting a big breaking news in connection to the statement that has been made by the Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, on his comments on the Babri Masjid Ayodhya Mandir dispute, where he had said that he had prayed for a solution and he had sat down before God to seek a solution to the dispute that had been going on for a long time. Now, his remarks have, of course, caused a flurry of sharp reactions from across the political spectrum, with leaders from various parties weighing in on the implications. The ongoing debate has, in fact, also highlighted the sensitive nature of the Ayodhya dispute and its significance given India's socio-political landscape. Some reactions are coming in. Let's listen into those.
CJI चंद्रचूड़ ने अभी आपको रविवार को जानकारी होगी कि उन्होंने एक बयान दिया है। जब बाबरी मस्जिद के निर्णय चल रहा था, उसको लेकर चंद्रचूड़ ने कहा कि हम आस्था दिखा रहे थे और भगवान को प्रार्थना किए थे, जिसके बाद ये निर्णय ले पाए। कैसे सोचते हैं?
मैं उस पर कोई कमेंट नहीं करा। ये छोड़ो क्या मतलब, जो जब भूतों को जिंदा करते हो मुर्दों को, तो वो भूत बन जाते हो, जब लेके पीछे पड़ जाते। ऐसे डोंट टॉक दीस प्रॉब्लम्स नाउ। दे आपको दे कौन प्रॉब्लम, सब कहाँ है? अब तो अपनी बाबरी मस्जिद और ये मंदिर दिख रहा है।
रविवार की बात है,
छोड़ा यार, वो तो जो तमाम इसी तरह की बातें कहते रहते हैं, तो क्या शुड आई टेक नोटिस ऑफ देम?
संविधान का अपमान यही कांग्रेस की पहचान, संवैधानिक पदों पर बैठे हुए लोगों का अपमान कांग्रेस की पहचान। अब जिस प्रकार की भाषा कांग्रेस पार्टी के लोकसभा के प्रत्याशी वरिष्ठ नेता उदित राज ने चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया के बारे में बोली है, ऐसी टिप्पणी इलेक्शन कमीशन पर भी, प्रधानमंत्री पद पर भी, हर संवैधानिक संस्था पर और लोकतांत्रिक संस्थाओं पर, और भारत विरोधी बातें करना ये कांग्रेस की फितरत बन चुकी है। जब जजमेंट उनके फेवर में, तब उनको इंस्टीट्यूशन ठीक लगती है। जब जजमेंट उनके फेवर में नहीं आता, तो इंस्टीट्यूशन को गाली देना। इसी प्रकार से ईवीएम पर भी सवाल उठाना, इलेक्शन कमीशन पर भी सवाल उठाना। पीएम को तो 100 से अधिक गालियां दी है, जाति के ऊपर, परिवार के ऊपर, हिटलर की मौत मरेगा, कब्र खुदेगी। और अब सीजेआई को जिस प्रकार से बोला गया है, कांग्रेस पार्टी बताए क्या ये कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन वाले हैं या ये देश के खिलाफ बोलने वाले लोग हैं, केवल क्योंकि वो एक व्यक्ति से विरोध करते हैं। ये दिखाता है कांग्रेस संविधान और लोकतंत्र को नहीं, परिवार तंत्र को ऊपर रखती है।
All right, viewers, with that, we'll move on to a big breaking news coming in connection to the India-China border row. Now, it appears that an arrangement has been agreed upon by India and China on patrolling at the line of actual control. Foreign Secretary Vikram Misra has issued a statement, and he says that as a result of the discussions that have been taken place over the last several weeks, an arrangement has been arrived upon on the patrolling along the line of actual control in the India-China border, and this is leading to disengagement and eventually a resolution of the issues that have arisen in these areas in 2020. So MEA making a big announcement on the disengagement between India and China at Ladakh. Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri making the announcement. India and China have agreed upon an arrangement and understanding on border patrolling in Ladakh. It's a big breakthrough that's coming in ahead of the BRICS summit in Russia, and just a day before Prime Minister Modi departs for the BRICS summit. Big statement coming in by the Ministry of External Affairs. India and China disengagement talks in Ladakh have proceeded, and both countries have arrived upon an arrangement on patrolling along the line of actual control in Ladakh. Let's go to Abhishek Kapoor, Senior Executive Editor, joining us from the newsroom. Abhishek, a very good afternoon to you. Now, this is a big announcement, really, after how many rounds of dialogues between the two nations. Finally, an agreement has been agreed upon, and just a day ahead of Prime Minister's visit for the BRICS summit in Russia.
Well, what we are getting to understand is this is through an announcement made by Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri while he was briefing media about Prime Minister's upcoming visit to participate in the BRICS Leaders Summit in Kazan, Russia, which begins tomorrow. And what we are understanding is that a breakthrough has been achieved insofar as patrolling arrangements go. Remember, there was a stalemate between the two sides as to for what distance the two can carry out their patrolling. And in fact, there were reports that the Chinese are not letting us go to the patrolling points, which we were earlier accessing before the 2020 Galwan clash and the subsequent standoff that's been there since then. But now it seems, at least so far as the patrolling arrangements are concerned, the patrolling points up to which earlier our forces were going, that is going to resume, and that's a big development in the ongoing freeze that was there in India-China relationship because of the standoff, military standoff in Ladakh after the Galwan clash, Kriti. So this seems like a thaw building up. We don't know whether this is going to be temporary, but what is important is that this happens just a day before Prime Minister leaves to participate in the BRICS summit, and there is likelihood of Prime Minister meeting President Xi Jinping on the sidelines, which means that perhaps this is coming with instructions from the top to the respective bureaucracies to thrash out a deal so that the two leaders can meet. Hopefully, once that meeting happens, further talks for fast-tracking disengagement between the troops also would be happening. What we know is that almost 3 divisions plus, which means about 50,000 troops of India, and then similar numbers from the Chinese side, they are in a mirror-to-mirror position and face-to-face, eyeball-to-eyeball in that border. And this is massive mobilization that was effected on the ground subsequent to the Galwan clash of 2020. And while disengagement happened at least 4 major flashpoints